Good morning, Facebook Live. This is Robin. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to come on today, but I felt the prompting of the Lord, and we're just going to look for a minute again, as I spoke about yesterday, about fog, about it indicating feelings that are overwhelmingly grandiose. And grandiose actually means something that is high in appearance, and it's making an impression on you. And so God just wants me to come on here just to give you some more understanding about your feelings, and that your feelings become your addiction. And I just want to come on here because someone responded to one of my Facebook posts that I put up, I think it was 2 days ago, about the Lord's chastisement. God chastises those who he loves. And remember, we're working out our salvation in fear and in trembling. We are going from glory to glory with an unveiled face. And so the veil in 2 Corinthians 3:18 represents the things of this carnal nature, of this carnal world, that have had us hypnotized. And so some of you don't understand feelings. And we're going to get into more of the physiology and the science as it relates to chemistry and biochemical interactions. And we're going to look at some of the things that you undergo when you have feelings, and you're going to realize that your feelings become your addiction, and that addiction becomes your lens. Just like I have these sunglasses, these help protect me from the light and also from the wind. But I also have reading glasses, which I actually need right now, because reading glasses help to magnify everything. They help to enlarge everything. I'm trying to get them out. So here are my reading glasses, and let me just say hello to a couple of y'all while you're on here. Good morning, Marguerite. Hey, Sue Gailey, God bless you. And so my response to the lady, and I know her intent is so good, and she brings about a good point, and I just had to respond to her that she was oppressed with condemnation. So everything that she was going to see in life, her fog, feelings of grandiose, was going to be condemnation. Now, this is the thing, as I spoke about yesterday, about your emotions are actually driven memories. That's what your emotions are. And so, as I get into the mindfulness, the mind of Christ, the new book where I've written about, I think about 130 pages, I took a sabbatical during the holidays. So I'm going to get back to it in January, but we've been doing it in group coaching. And by the way, if you're not on my group coaching, message me. It's only $15 a session, and it's 2 hours of session, and it's 1 hour teaching and 1 hour Q&A. So this is the thing that I've been teaching, and God has been bringing understanding so that we can walk in freedom. Because you don't realize that whatever your emotion is, it becomes your addiction. It's no different than a heroin addict, than a cocaine addict. That drug becomes their addiction. So your emotion is driven memories that are unpacked in your body, and it becomes your addiction. And I like to use this analogy with my individual clients. And so let's say if a client is used to the stress response and they want to stay stressed out. They don't know it. Their intention is they do not want to be stressed out. Who wants to wave their hand and attend a let me be stressed out conference? Let me stay stressed out. Nobody would, right? Nobody would sign up for anxiety. Let me sign up and let me go to a meeting that will keep me anxious all the time. Let me go to a meeting that will keep me in fear all the time. Let me go to a meeting that will make me feel judged all the time. Let me go to a meeting that will make me feel condemned all the time. Now, you knowingly would not sign up for that, right? But subconsciously, if that is the emotion that is your addiction, it's like getting a hat, a top hat, and you're going to put a gazillion excuses in there of why you want to be stressed out, why you want to feel condemned, why you want to be anxious, why you want to be afraid. And you're going to subconsciously look for those circumstances, and that top hat has all those excuses. And so let's say the excuse is, oh, I got a letter from the IRS, oh, I got a call from the doctor, oh, somebody is saying all these awful things about me. I mean, your body is going to look for that addiction to be expressed, and it's going to provide you excuses. And if I am coaching you, those of y'all who know me, I see Sue Gailey on here, she knows me, and Katie Higum and Buffy and all them. But this is the thing. if you know me, I care too much about you to let you be hypnotized in a lie and let you feed your addiction that is unfruitful, that bears bad fruit. And I get into the language of fruit in group coaching and also in my new book, Mindfulness, the Mind of Christ, hopefully coming out in April. And you can do an assessment, an examination of the fruit at any moment during the day. You can pause and you can examine the fruit of what you're experiencing within your temple. And it's the reflection of your self-image. So let's say you're oppressed by condemnation. That's the narrative of your life. Condemnation, condemnation, condemnation. You're going to look for condemnation in every circumstance. And you're going to have the excuse in order to feed your addiction to feel condemned. And that is sin. And that is a strong man. And I get into baby steps at the beginning of the book to where we end in Matthew 12 at the end of that new book. And it is about deliverance, because you have to understand, like if I could jump through the screen and I could grab your shoulders and I would tell you, look, the strong man is on your body, neck down. The equipment is in your mind. The stronghold, the power of suggestion, is in your mind. But those unclean memories that are stored up in your body is what the strong man uses in order to oppress you. And that is why it's so important to know the word, to speak the word, because you have the fruit of your mouth. And so I just want to stretch you today and challenge you to examine your fruit and to identify and be aware of your addictions in order that you do not feed the strong man of an unclean spirit, but that you walk in the power of Holy Spirit and you're spirit-led. So I just pray God's wisdom be upon you. I pray God's understanding, knowledge be upon you. Open up the eyes of your heart and bring the inheritance of resurrection power. And for you to walk in wisdom from above, which God pours out liberally, so you can walk in freedom and that you will bear good fruit of the Holy Spirit and that you will know the truth and the truth shall set you free. God bless you. I love you. Bye.